know that. That was, I don't know if that was in my notes or not. Hold on, let me get upstairs. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hi, Micah. Excuse me. So yes, this is Abadox. I have a manual for it. This manual was uploaded by Hasbro. I think this game was made by Milton Bradley, which is owned by Hasbro, which makes sense. Hasbro, with all of the money in the world, has uploaded the world's most god-awful scan. I mean, it's fair because this is Abadox. It's a NES game from, when did Abadox come out? 1989. It is a side-scrolling shoot 'em up in space. Let me get the story for you. Hold on, let me pull out narrator voice for this. This is one of those important times where we need narrator voice. Let me switch this quick. Here we go.
In the year 5012, a strange cytoplasmic creature is sighted in your galaxy. It's Parasitus, a deadly, formless mass which feeds on all life forms and assumes the shape of its swallowed prey. Parasitus rapidly advances upon your home planet, Abadox, and engulfs it. From nearby space stations, the World Alive Force forces and launches a full-scale attack. But the massive Parasitus crushes the entire squadron. An orbiting hospital ship is even swallowed whole, with the beautiful Princess Maria on board. You are Second Lieutenant Nazal, the lone survivor of the Force.
Let me switch off the voice for just a second in case it's terrible. Let me know if the narrator voice is terrible. I'll do the rest of this in normal voice. Sidelined from the action by your ship's faulty energy drive, you witness the attack, but it's not too late to join the battle. Really taxing my computer's supercomputer. Yeah, well, listen, Pyrie, this was all planned like a month in advance. It's terrible. Thank you, Kitty. Thank you. A round of applause to Kitty for being honest. Now your weapons are ready and your ship has been repaired. Jettison from the spaceship, ignite your power pack, and zoom onto Parasitus's grisly surface. Like I was saying, Pyrie, this was planned like 2 months ago, so I'm gonna do this. It was planned. I've been thinking about it for a while. We're gonna play Abadox. And I have some things scheduled for May, which may or may not be better for the supercomputer. Look, I didn't buy it so I could play like super games. You know, that's not me. I just want the stream to work, which it seemed to work all the time now. Let me play a random sound effect. It should work.
Get him, guys! Stab him in the butt!
See, it works now. Anyways, now your weapons are ready and your ship has been repaired. Jettison from your spacecraft, ignite your power pack. I think I already read this. Your mission to blast your way into Parasitus's nightmarish body and battle your way to the core to destroy it. Fight your way inside its deadly mouth. Travel down its throat, through its nerve center, battling hordes of enemy antibodies and bacteria. Oh, I didn't even know that. Use lasers, guided missiles, and special orbiting shields to destroy them. Well, yeah, I mean, we'll eventually play. You know what? We're going to play Talos Principle soon, Pyrie. I have, for the month of May, I do have Talos Principle scheduled. So that is on the schedule. I haven't played one, but I wouldn't play two. Maybe if one is amazing, but I've been kind of, I don't know. Is one going to frustrate the balls out of me? Sometimes you don't need to play a series in order. I don't think I own the second game. Beware the guardians that ward off all intruders. Bombard them with fierce firepower. You must succeed to save the universe and rescue Princess Maria. Do I have the witness? I do own the witness, I'm pretty sure. I have the witness in on the Epic Game Store, if I'm not mistaken. Let's play some Abadox. Here, let's watch the intro of the game. It's been playing in the background very patiently while we've been screwing around. Let me know sound-wise. I want you to be able to hear the terrible game sounds, but not so loud.
Thanks for your time.
Okay, that's...
Have a good day.
That's looking pretty good. Also, where's my on-screen chat? Let me find that while you're looking at... While you're looking at that, let me look at it. Overlay. I don't have it. Cool. Cool. That's not gonna be a problem or anything. I've got like 3 chats. Anyways, that's the story of Abadox. It's a game by Milton Bradley. This game went under my radar when I first looked at the NES game list, and it caught my eye because it's like, this kind of felt like a so in case I haven't mentioned it, this is a shmup, which may or may not be the first air quotes serious shmup attempt. I don't know if I've ever seriously played a shmup on the stream. For that matter, I don't know if I've seriously ever beaten a shmup in real life, like real life, like, you know, off stream or anything. It's just never really been kind of in my thought process, in my wheelhouse. I never really enjoyed them when I was growing up, but I used to be a lot more terrible at video games. Am I good at video games now? I don't know. Maybe? We're about to find out. It just feels kind of like one of these games that I might actually have a chance at beating. I don't know. I could be wrong. But I kind of feel like there's so many video games out there that they came out with, a lot of which are terrible, but this one couldn't be terrible, right? And Milton Bradley came out with it, and they came out with no, they didn't come out with Monopoly, they bought it. But they came out with games on their own, I'm sure. Like, they came out with Abadox. Basically, I wanted to have an NES randomizer, not randomizer, NES random night, a grab bag. Oh. It's a bit of a bummer. It's a bit of a bummer. I didn't realize he had me right there at the end. Let's just get my lives back real quick. That sucks. That's all right. We're in it for the long haul. How are you guys doing today? How was your Thursday? What did you do special today? Did you do anything that, you know, that brought you joy? I had a strawberry soup today. That strawberry soup was fantastic. And if you didn't do anything that brought you joy, I hope this stream brings you... Fuck you! Oh, my balls! Okay. I hope this stream brings you joy. Okay, we gotta get into the swing of it. We need to really, like, actually practice. And then we'll be really good at shmups. The stupid mini-boss threw me off my game. I was doing real good. I was doing real good there. Anyways, I wanted to mention before I forget, at some point... Oh, shit! At some point, Willow's going to start talking. She's going to give the links to, like, the Discord and the YouTube and all that stuff. So, I want to gauge how often she talks, and I will adjust timing from there, but just be aware that Willow will start chatting relatively soon. Have you ever played a shmup, Kitty? And by shmup, I mean this game, this type of style game that I'm playing right now. I guess you could consider like is Galaga considered a shmup? I guess it would be. Your dad did. They were very much. Oh God, what time period would this be? This would be like mid 80s, right? Like this game came out in 89, but I think the style of the game, or of shmups, came out before that. Also, we have entered the alien. We are inside the tongue, I think. I'm not sure what this represents. Maybe the tonsils. Really cool sound I'm hearing right now. Ooh, that was some slowdown. I'm gonna be really bummed when I die and lose all my health, all my, what do you call it, power-ups. Hi, Micah. I think I already said hi, but hello again. How was early morning? Have you played Abadox? This game? I realize I'm probably not supposed to hit the eyes, because hitting the eyes does not seem to be doing anything. Might be the open mouth? I'm doing damage somewhere, that's for darn sure. As long as I stand, like, right here-ish, I'm relatively safe, and I'm hitting him somewhere. Be right with you. Be right with you, guys. I'm not exactly sure what it is exactly I'm supposed to be hitting. It's not the eyeballs. The eyeballs are just getting in the damn way. Is it the open mouth? Thank you. Oh God. So this is the farthest I've ever been in Abadox. I take that back. I haven't beaten that boss we went to. In fact, I don't even know if I've gotten to that boss before. I think I was talking a little bit about this earlier. When I was doing the NES game reviews, what do you call it? I was doing some, like, all reviews of all of the NES games just so I can know for nights like this how to actually play the video game, and Abadox caught my eye. It was like one of those just random games that I'm like, huh, this has a plot that's stupid. I like that. I like stupid video game plots. It's the plot about an alien that eats a world. I like that. You playing some exercise later? How's the weather over there? It was like 75 Fahrenheit, which I want to say is something like 37. That's how I am able to tell temperatures. I have to use Valley Girl accent. It's like 40 degrees Fahrenheit, which is like a lot less than Celsius. Oh shit. Apparently I'm fighting this thing's bacteria. What's going on, Feelanoid? We're playing Abadox. Oh, my dick! Hi, Feelanoid. Hi, Glorb. Okay, so hopefully I continue from there, right? Yes, thank God. Okay, so I do continue from level 2. That is a plus. I'll be right with you guys. I need 37 degrees Celsius is human temperature. 7 degrees, 20. That's the last of winter, though. Gotcha. Yeah, Feelanoid was saying that it was snowing where he was at now, and like I said, it is not anywhere near that temperature in Florida, which is like, it's the one consolation of living in this state, this very super cool state we live in. It's one of the very few consolations that we don't have to deal with things like snow and super cool winter. Now, me, being an idiot, enjoys winter weather. That said, I think I would really hate driving in the winter. I would hate driving in the snow. It's about half melted. No! It's about half melted now. That's good. That must be annoying. Like, some days you wake up and there's snow, and some days, like, nope. Have you guys played Abadox? I know Gorp loves Worm, and I've got good news for you. There's a worm on screen right now. Willow, point at the worm. Pretty close. There was a scene from Curious George, the movie, which, if you saw that movie, you know, it was bad. But you know that. You saw it. Let me continue killing this worm, and I'll tell the story about the Curious George movie. There we go. I got a second. There's a moment that makes me like that made me audibly laugh in the Curious George movie. Like when the man in the yellow hat was like, George, I got an idea. Give me that green balloon. And George hands him a red balloon, and then he's like, that's close enough. Shit. I'm trying to read chat. Nope, that's a mistake. Fuck. I don't know. Driving in a hurricane sucks pretty bad. I mean, shouldn't be driving in a hurricane. I don't think there's really any circumstances where you should be driving in. I mean, unless you're saying like a level 1 hurricane, in which case, you know, those aren't real hurricanes. I say that in jest, obviously. But that's how a lot of Floridians believe. The worst part... Shit, chat? Hello? The worst part about driving in the snow is other people driving in the snow. I can see that. Me and Kitty have been watching... It stripped the paint off the front of your car? That sucks. Volfeed. I've never heard of that. What was I going to say? Oh, Kitty and I have been watching... Me Die in Abadox, the video game from 1989. But something else that we've been watching is a channel on YouTube called Idiots in Cars, or something like that, like idiot dash cameras or something. We've been watching a lot of people die in Abadox, the video game from 1989 on the NES. But people are really stupid on the road sometimes. If you had evacuation procedures, that's fair. But they made you drive... Wait. They made you drive in a hurricane? They made you drive mid-hurricane? Like, isn't there a point where you have to, like, stay? Like, you have to knuckle down? The worst part about other people driving in snow... Hold on. Is they run into you because they're not taking adequate precautions. Yeah, that seems to be the case. I hate hydroplaning. I hate hydroplaning. Hydroplaning is bad enough. It was an imminent flood threat. Well, that'll do it. I've seen your city, Gorp. It is very surrounded by water. So I could see that possibly being a area of concern. That's a meme. You would not go outside if you were you're at a place which gets 10 wrecks if there's ice and stuff. I think I've told the story before that I am now up to 2 tropical depressions that I've driven through and gone to work, not knowing that there have been tropical depressions. And that is not a joke. Let me focus on this idiot for a minute. If I get him when he's over here like 6 in a row, oh, just demolish him. Yeah, that's how we do it. If you Google most canals in the world, it shows you your town. Is that true? I'm a little worried that's the mini boss. I think it was, which means that there's more level to go. Sure you can do it. I mean, I'm kind of busy. I'm kind of busy at the moment. Can you take a picture and I'll post it to the Twitch viewer? Or the link? I like that cool sound that the ship's doing. Pay attention for a second. Why does this creature from space have a bunch of arms inside of them? How far back are you going to put me? Thank you. That mayhem yourself IRL, but yeah, you never know if someone comes fast. It makes me anxious watching those videos, but they're like they're addictive in their way, because it's like the crazy thing about the videos is that you watch them. Oh, thank God. Oh my dick. Thank God it puts me past the little mini boss. Anyway, sorry. Can we see your CPU temperatures? Oh. I don't know how to do that. You've done that with yourself. Hold on. Can't read that right now. You've done that with yourself for summer floods. Just head out something. Just be like, boy, there's a lot of water in the streets and flood. Hope you gotta be careful with flooding, man. You gotta be careful with flash floods, but yeah, especially when you're like on the coast. I fortunately died in Abadox, the game from 1989 by Milton Bradley. I also fortunately live in a very hilly and raised part of the state, which, if you know anything about Florida, notoriously not hilly. There's only like a few spots in this state that's hilly. Your eldest has heard you say dick at least in the last 5 minutes. My eldest most likely was with Oh! My eldest was with you, who clicked the mature link on the stream. So my eldest will most likely hear many things on this stream. Also, you said eldest, and I heard youngest in my head, so that's a little okay. I know that she's a potty mouth. I don't know how to see my CPU characters. My penis! Yeah, apparently other direction. Nope. Also, what are you able to share? Are you able to share anything publicly? How are your grades? Are they good? Dang. Dang it. I know you want to. When am I going to take break? I'm going to take break in like 30 minutes. HW info. I think that a touch portal can see GPU temperatures. You know what's really cool? Not this level. I think I downloaded something along those lines. Back before when I was trying to figure out why my computer kept sucking. But I don't think I've done it before. Let me throw that in the Twitch viewer. Hold on. Twitch post link that there. I posted it in the Twitch viewer. You can just Control Alt Delete and check the G. 11:30. Is that good? Because if it is, yay! I think when I don't remember if I took I think I took the ACTs. I don't even remember what I got though. Yes, very good. Excellent. Good job. Good job, child. Everybody say good job for good grades. I'm motivated to beat this game. I am filled with determination to beat this video game from 1989. You dropped out of high school and got your GED and started college half a year early. I think I'm actually not going to share anything. I'm going to because that's not my news to share. Needless to say, I just think my family has done a very good job with school and everything else. They're almost as good as I am at Abadox, the video game from Milton Bradley that came out in 1989. I was going to ask Sprawl. Sprawl wrote at some point that he went to a Catholic school, which is something I already knew, but I don't know if he went like his whole school career, or if he just went, you know, just for part of his career. I need to know because I need to know if I need to feel morally superior because of my long tenure at only, you know, just the most prestigious of Seventh-day Adventist schools. Wow, that almost killed me. You know, I don't even know if it was prestigious, but it was like the ones that we went to. Did you feel more superior for graduating when you were 17? I don't think there's any... I think there is no superior in the world. Unless you're playing Abadox. And then you can die to a bunch of aliens a bunch of time. I don't know, you went to a Florida high school and a GED test was basically testing 9th grade knowledge. I don't know enough about that whole process to have a knowledgeable opinion. What I do know is that apparently Florida is ranked real bad in education, which is incredible to me because so many people I know you know, me, you know, a lot of my family, my children are all incredibly intelligent people who are all products of the Florida, you know, the Florida school system. Started college when you were 17. I think I just turned 18, like literally just. But my birthday's in July, so it falls at a weird time. Dunning-Kruger. I feel like I know that from somewhere. The name sounds very familiar. I think I've died to that same blue ball like 15 times. You also started college when you were 17, you still haven't finished it. I mean, I don't remember when I fully finished college, but I started and stopped college like 5 times. Ooh. Right there, right at the end. I never said that I was, you know, smart. I'm dumb as hell. I'd like to think that I'm an intelligent person who does stuff like ram into walls in Abadox, the NES game from 1989. Oh, they like get me on every single one of those tiny little blue ball, these tiny little projectiles. And this is one of the reasons I don't really do super well with shmups, is there's just so much to keep track of on the screen. I think maybe that's my problem, is I'm not focusing too hard on the little stuff. Let me get my lives back. Like, I need to focus on the actual projectiles. You know what I mean? And I don't think that I think I'm focusing more on the enemies than on the projectiles, which I should focus on the enemies, sure, but I really should focus on not getting hit, you know? I think you know. I think you know what I'm talking about. I think you get what I'm saying. Good. So much happening on straight through. Oh, that's the farthest I've ever been. Oh, that was the farthest I've ever been. If I focused on my dick again. I haven't had a dick outrage in a while, and I usually that helps. I don't know if that'll help today. So that hand has a weird amount of reach. That lizard's pissing me off. I'm gonna ignore that. close. As long as I don't hit the walls, I'll avoid that because there was definitely going to be a hand there. As long as I can enjoy it. No! No! Oh no! My dick! Oh, that sucks. We're getting better though. One of those things that's one of those things that's just practice. As I get hit by the first projectile. Let me get my lives back. Like I look up at Roar TV, it's the Terrence and Phillip. I farted once on the set of Blue Lagoon. I feel like you really need to get in there close and kill them before they let loose, you know what I mean? Before they let loose with all their projectiles. You need to get like way up close and personal. What sucks is that even those little helper things can hurt you. Like that's supposed to be like the Mega Man helper, like the little bot in Mega Man that walks around and helps you. Like that thing's not supposed to hurt you, that's supposed to be a buddy. I'm not gonna cheat in this game. At some point, I bet you're expecting me to pull out the rewinds and the save states and all the normal Roar stream bullshit. Not happening. We're doing this. If we have to be stuck on gut level 2, Electric Boogaloo, c'est la vie. Get in here, hit that, hit you. I'm just gonna ignore that. Avoid those projectiles, hit this guy. Avoid the arm. And run into the wall. In shmups, it's usually like an enemy supply convoy you're nicking. Well, this game is about a alien ship that, hold on. It's an alien being in space that basically ate an entire world and their whole defense force. So I guess that applies. I can just kill those things, huh? Good to know. Let's just shim down. Remember the game? Oh god, what's the name of that game that's like a it's a roguelike, but you're just falling the entire time? Is it just Downwell? I think I got it for like 99 cents and I ended up trying to stream it once and it just wasn't terribly fun. Guys, what's your favorite shmup? You can only pick one shmup for the rest of your life. I don't remember the shmup parts of Worm. I don't remember too much of Worm, but I remember primarily the parts of Worm where it felt like we were in like almost the RPG sequence. I saw him shoot just as he was dying. So you guys want to know a true story? I was looking at the gameplay video of this, and in my head I thought, okay. They beat this in 45 minutes. It'll take me about 45 minutes to beat this game. I think I overestimated my my skill at shmups. Oh, I forgot about that. You had to turn into the tank and stuff. I wonder what people's reviews of Abadox were. I think people liked Abadox. Oh, I remember Worm. Worm had a lot going for it. A lot of interesting mechanics. I feel like most games like this were pretty poorly perceived. I mean, it was a Milton Bradley game that came out in 1989. What else was coming out in 89 to compare to this? Oh, this feels very much like a lot of other shmups. I mean, if we're gonna be real. Damn it. I'm only on stage 2. I think I'm halfway through stage 2, but I'm only on stage 2. Much this game ended up being my white whale, just like the Adventures in Magic Kingdom ended up being. Might be too early to say that, though. That one was years of vitriol. Believe me when I say it's harder than it looks. Particularly when you're bad at video games. That's a major handicap. Oh, not going for it. That. I'll be right with you. It sounds like boss music. Oh! Oh, my dick! Oh, it's my dick! I mean, it's an NES game. They still had an arcade mindset. Yeah, they wanted people to pump coins into it. That said, Abadox is relatively, like, it's nice that it's giving me the continue to start at the level. I mean, most of the games on the NES, they wanted you to start, like, from the beginning. Like, straight up from the beginning. Have I played the original Prince of Persia? I have tried... I haven't given it a God's honest try, but I have opened it up. I was watching the barrel spin. I'm not sure what killed me either, Glorp. I think it was just a random projectile. Honestly, it's these little green ball things that are the most dangerous enemies. The little pus balls only hit twice, so they're not too bad. Honestly, just as easy to ignore a lot of the enemies. Some of them, though, if I'm able to get in there in time. Nice, just go in there and grab them. Ignore the lizard. Over here, hit this guy. Come over here. Hit this guy. Ignore that. Eee! You want to do some exercise this hours, but you're not feeling it too much? Am I distracting you from exercise? But exercise is very important. Like exercising your frustration at Abadox, and game from Milton Bradley from 1989. You don't like the skinless muscle arm? I'm not a huge fan of it either. Some other games that came out in 1989. River City Ransom. Castlevania 3. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What, the first one? I'd rather play this one for 1,000 hours. I'd rather play this one until the day I die than play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Might be a little bombastic. Wow, that guy gets me real every time. Ooh! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game? Which one was that? Is that Turtles in Time? Oh, shell-shocked? Anyways, Prince of Persia. So that Prince of Persia came out in the same year as Abadox. Now, trust me, I'm pretty sure that they asked out this game during a Coke meeting in real fast in 1989. So I'm not sure that this was the cherished golden nugget of the Milton Bradley collection. Prince of Persia, like I said, I didn't really do much Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia was a bit too Dark Souls dramatic. Like, a bit too, it's like, you make the wrong move, you die. Also, I hate time limits in video games. I always overcompensate. Space Quest 3. I have not played any of the Space Quests. I'm considering it, but now I don't know. It's like, I don't know if people are going to care about Space Quest at this point. Also, Leisure Suit Larry 3. I know we played the majority of the Leisure Suit Larry games. Those are some games I'd be happy to replay. Stupid arm. It was small but dedicated. I'm sure there's people who care for sure. Possibly, that's true. I really did like the. I really do enjoy point-and-click games. That said, I'm not a huge proponent of point-and-click games where you have to like actually write in what to do. It's a level of gameplay experience that it was before my time. I didn't really grow up with it very much, so I'm not really used to the parsing of how to type things out like that. I don't know. I'm just making excuses is what I'm really doing. Here, hit that guy. Ooh, what'd I get? I got something. Be right with you guys. Need to focus. I think they have Marble Madness, which people liked. Anyone like Marble Madness? Those stupid blue triangles keep hitting me. Talk amongst yourself for a minute. I have to fight this anus. I can't help but notice Willow hasn't talked once. Remember when I said Willow was supposed to talk tonight? Why isn't it working? I don't want to look down. If I go back too far, I did. So how are you? You can't still be alive. You can't possibly still be alive. Hey! Hoo-wee! You must be slightly older than me. I am 39, Micah. Woo-wee! Relax, even simple words, simple English words. I'm almost 40. I'm going to be 40 in like 3 months. It lacks even single simple word. I recommend looking at manual as there was a word list. Willow can eat my dick. Hey, Willow said a thing! Yay! I didn't control that. I'm going to take a quick break. get my finger a little rest, if you know what I'm talking about. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Go take a break. Go rest. Go. You know, get your get a snack. I don't know. Let's play some music. Hello, anything? There we go. Be right back. I'm eating gummies. I'm eating gummies. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Shut up. I'm back. Sorry. I was eating gummies. They were really good. Oh. We ready? We ready to play more Abadox? Whatever this game is called. Okay, we're in level 3 now. Which means, thank the good Lord, we'll never have to play that other level again. I'm not too chuffed that I died. I'm assuming I'm going to die more than once. What's on Roar TV? This is an Avatar. An Avatar TV GIF. Well, not anymore. It's dangling keys. Get dingle, 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 dingle. Apparently, Willow wanted you to be very entertained. She's like, "Oh, you're playing this. Here, they'll want to watch that." Yeah, that was a Avatar: The Last Airbender. Dang it. I need to stay down here so I can get that upgrade. Wow. Okay. So the levels are obviously going to ramp up in intensity. It's a shmup. You have to get the hardcore gamers. Basically, you got to get the casual kids out of the room. Is there any reason to kill those plants? There isn't. Excuse me. That top-down section kind of blew chunks, didn't it? I feel like we missed out on like a bunch of the good weapons, the one that actually the ones that shoot sideways. What am I supposed to do about you guys? Probably just avoid is the only thing I can do. Ooh! What would it be on Kitty TV? I don't know. There is one channel I can think of that was specifically requested by Kitty because I kind of bullied her into telling me like, pick a channel, and I told her like look up a GIF on Apple Images lookup, and she looked up pizza dogs. You wanna? Should we have some more dog channels? I'm kind of thinking we need to have a whole new category of Roar TV. Now that I have the ability to, or now that Roar TV can have like random other like, it can pull from like the Christmas channels and stuff. Need to get more creative. Like Kitty TV better? Well, Kitty TV doesn't exist yet. Also, hold on. Also, I got hit by the same thing, I think. We are in the Kitty Theater. So we have the entire area that we're in is named after Kitty. I think I'm allowed to have my TV, right? Can I have my TV in the Kitty Theater? You really want a Yorkie? We need to look up what all these dogs sound like when they bark, Kitty. It needs to be like priority 1, like finding out the noises the critters make. I want to be ahead of it before it shoots. This is the farthest we've been. I know the sound effects are like super irritating, but if I like shoot, it'll sometimes lag the screen, which will give me more time to like react. So I do apologize for the constant blip, 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 blip. This Phantom every day. He was a good puppy. He was one of the best. Possibly even the best. What part of the monster are we in now? Oops. You know what is really awesome, guys? You want to hear a little story while we're doing this level again? I forgot it for a second. So you know all these little sound clip, all these little alerts that's happening, like the present a cat alert and things like that. So back before on the old computer, for reasons I can't explain, and you all saw it, and you all saw it happen. It just wouldn't work sometimes. Like you would do, like Kitty would do something, like the I just kicked his ass, and it wouldn't play. Like the stupid alert wouldn't play, and it wouldn't work because I'd have to like prime it before stream or somehow, and like I'd have to like play like a random sound effect or a random thing just to make it work, and I hate it. Damn it! I saw that coming too. Phantom, your dad's cat. No, Mammoth's dog's on the rope. That sucks. Tell him I hope that gets better. I mean, it doesn't, but I hope. No. Here's my condolences. Your dad too. Damn it! Ah! Unrelated. Can I get both of those? I feel like I should be able to get both of those. Kitty's right though. If we're getting a new dog, which no timeline on that, we're in the planning and thought process stage. We're definitely going to be thinking about getting a smaller dog. Could you piss off? Thanks. What we need to do is knuckle down the kind of small dog that we're going to get. Sometimes I see the death coming and I'm like, you know what? You know what? I might as well just die. What about a corgi? There's no real polite way of saying this. I don't really want a meme dog. And I'm pretty sure corgis are just straight up meme dogs, aren't they? Nothing, no disrespect to a corgi. Wiener dogs are meme dogs? Oh, well. Guess who wants a wiener dog? We're probably not, damn it. We're probably not going to get a wiener dog. Because I have an aversion towards dogs that are abominations. Which a dachshund is. And that doesn't mean I don't love dachshunds. I think they're adorable. I just... There we go. I actually have a weapon that can do some damage. That's a lot of damage. Is like that little joke I did. That was a little flex tape meme. Ooh, I survived all that. They walk in their poo because their little legs are too short. What, corgis? Pyre, I can't. I'm gonna get scorched by the dragon. The world's counting on. Damn it. Oh, it's getting me in the eyes. Oh, all over my beak. I want that power up there. The one on top is better than the one on bottom. Anyways, I love dachshunds. I knew people who had dachshunds. They're adorable dogs. But I don't want to get a dachshund for the same reason I don't want to get a pug. For the same reason I don't want to get a... oh god, what's other things that are just unfortunate monster dogs? A bulldog. I don't want to get a chihuahua. I don't want to get... from other reasons than that, but they're just bad dogs. Ooh. I think chihuahuas are like the only kind of dog that is like, that's just not a good dog. That's just straight up not a good dog. Just go to the Humane Society and get something cute. That is a very good point, Kitty. He makes a very good point. Big chihuahuas. Yeah, not a chihuahua. Honestly, that's what we should do, is just go to find something that is, you know, needs a home. That said, there are specialized rescues for if you're looking for a particular kind of dog. So you can still say that you are, you know, getting a rescue critter of your own accord, still something that you particularly want. That's a rescue creature. I don't know. Like Phantom, he was a rescue dog. He was a. You all knew that. I'll be with you in a second. That's some boss music. What is this? Hello? Is this video game? Oh. I really don't want to play this level again, so I'm going to focus for just a minute. I think I got to hit that thing in the middle, right? I got to hit the little alien cloaca over there. No, my balls! Ah! Okay. Fine. I bet you didn't think that everything was fine. The best pets come to you. If they don't do it in the street, they can at the shelter. You gotten both of your dogs from the same Humane Society near you? I wouldn't mind just going down to, like, and just finding a dog. Just finding some, those are the kind of dogs that definitely have the most love in their hearts. The ones who, like, had a home, now they don't, and they ram into the ceiling because they're Abadox, the NES game from 1989 from Milton Bradley. There's a 1-year-old husky. Yeah, let me tell you how not husky our next dog is going to be. There is a negative chance we're getting a husky. You wouldn't want a husky in Florida. Dogs are very adaptable. I knew people who had huskies that were perfectly hunky-dory happy in Florida. Would they be happier in a colder climate? I mean, probably, but I think they'd be most happy with a home. Or does not want a dog smarter than him. In what way is a husky smart? No disrespect to huskies, but they're not known for their intelligence. Huskies are known for being loud, and they sing. Really? I have no problem with a smart dog. I would love a smart dog. My problem is I don't want a loud dog. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. Because I have the microphone. And I get to say words. My preferred kind of dog is a quiet dog. I love dogs. I hate noise. As you can tell by the video game I'm playing. Completely noise-free. Huskies are intelligent enough to understand language and develop anxiety issues. Yeah, well, yeah, so's every dog. A lot of dogs can do that. Again, not trying to disrespect huskies, my ass. Not trying to disrespect huskies, but I don't think they're particularly intelligent dogs. They're just... It's not their intelligence that has me not allowing a husky in this house. Murphy hasn't barked in like 6 days. Murphy didn't really bark when he was here either. Is he a very barky dog in general? Yeah, I mean, Phantom... I'd like to think that Phantom was a smart dog. In general. I'm just going to slide right in there. Just going to focus on this for 1 second, guys. I'll be right with you. I think this level was way better than the downward level. We were probably really close last time, too. Problem is, we get, like... I just, like, stand here. I'm not hitting him, but he's not hitting me. We're at some sort of a stalemate. I think I need to be in his range in order to do damage. My eyes are so dry right now. Blinking is not available very often. Please die. I don't want to do this level again. Please. PLZ. PLS. PLEAZ. Fuck. I don't know how to spell. Ah! Die, please! How much good health could this thing possibly have? Thank you. Oh, cool. It's another downward level. It's going to be really fun when I get a whole bunch of weapon upgrades and then I lose them all because this level is going to kill me immediately. Maybe this one won't suck as badly. Oh, this weapon's way worse. Thanks. I think how I avoided both of those. Like a pro video game player. Thank you. That weapon rules. He mostly does it when he sees his own reflection and gets scared. That's fair. You know, that could be another dog. He has bad eyesight, right? He had bad eyesight back then. I'm sure it's only gotten worse over time. If I can keep this weapon, Jesus. Please don't die. At least not until I beat this mini boss. Would be amazing. Thank you. Let's just keep this weapon for the rest of the game. That was way easier. Okay. I didn't need that weapon anyways. That was, in fact, a wall. To be fair, I have a garbage Amazon controller that I'm going to blame all of my problems on. I think there's 8 levels in this stupid damn game. Not sure how I survived that. No! That wasn't nice. An SNES controller. It is a USB SNES controller. Could I please stop hitting the wall? That would be aces. I also want that power up. So if we stay to the right, we will get both of these power-ups. We killed these guys. I'll get the power-up if I get it. Thank you. You know, when I was a kid, I never had any issues with controllers, which I guess makes sense because kids are who the controllers are basically built for. Even the NES controller, like, yeah, I knew it was a little doofy. It was a little silly. But I never really had any issue with it until I got older and people told me that it looked really stupid and was hard to use. And I'm like, wait, they're right. This is really stupid and hard to use. It's one of those things like in cartoons when people don't notice the gravity until you bring it up. That's kind of how my brain works when it comes to things like that. We have like a theory in training where if people don't know what they're not supposed to know, then they're all the ignorant. They're none the wiser. They were like first-party controllers because they were consoles. Like this was an NES, so it was like a first-party NES controller, and it was fine. Honestly, I love the N64 controller. I never, for even a moment, I never really considered the NES. I wanted to get that. I never really thought of the N64 controller as being stupid. I always thought its design was kind of like quirky. I don't know. Looking back on it, yeah, it's silly. And I don't know why they did that, but why did I do that? Why did I run into that wall there? It'd be cool if I didn't actually do that. N64 was too tiny for your or too big for your hands. I think it was meant for like teenagers, wasn't it? I think it was. They were building up to the kids who were, you know, who had grown up with the NES. If I had to guess, I need to get both of those power-ups. Would be awesome. On the plus side, we got through half of this downward stage with the overpowered weapons. GameCube controller. I've never been a fan of the GameCube controller. Couldn't tell you why. Nothing wrong with it. I just don't like it. Just meh. I assume that's more of a melee appreciation. Could I not ram the enemies? Now, if I want to have like an NES tier list night, what I should do is go on and actually buy a proper... I don't know what I was supposed to do there. Buy a proper USB controller. What I need to do is spend actual money or wait until, like, you know, a birthday or something and get a proper controller that I can use for any circumstance. And I'm pretty sure this one ain't it. Like, remember when we tried to play Tulip and it didn't work because my stupid controller wouldn't let me it wouldn't let me sneak? I can't even get out of this first area. I'm gonna ignore the bubble, the gloops. What is that? What is that? I was just a random panda. Look, I don't mind what it is. I just want it to feel good and be responsive. You know what I mean? And I feel like this controller, while it feels like a proper SNES controller, it certainly is not as responsive as I would like. Is part of that user error? Probably. I missed that anyways. Wait a second. Oh, what if I skip that first one? Will that give me the better power-up? Oh. That one gives me like a machine gun. I'm gonna skip that. What is an 8-bit dough? That's a joke, isn't it? As soon as I said it, I'm like, what's an 8-bit dough? And if it isn't a joke, it would have been a perfect setup for a joke. Cannot do shit. Doesn't seem like that helped not getting that one. Need to get both of them. There we go. I have faith that with time, this monkey will write Shakespeare. Bashing the head against the keyboard enough times will produce Shakespeare. It's a hard road. Oh. Oh, if I kill that little blue ball, that's what something spawned. I don't know what that does for me, but protect your local shelter, no good fits. Fair enough, Kitty. And it's not something we need to, you know, worry about too much right now, other than running into the wall. Maybe that's. Maybe I need to actually work on that and get that onto the content list. Is getting dog breeds, but I don't know. I think finding a good fit is priority. I don't know what that does. That little panda thing. It would be nice to have a little dog. I want that power up. Because, like Kitty has mentioned, she wants to be able to, you know, to be able to clean the dog on her own if she needed to. She wants to be able to lift the dog up and be able to clean it in like this, you know, in the tub or even the sink. Like like a dog that is able to be a companion. And we just had our big dog, relatively speaking. Phantom was by no means an enormous dog, but he certainly was not a small dog, we'll say that. It would be nice not to have to always be taking massive steps over a sleeping dog on the way to the bathroom in the middle of the night. That is a perk to having a smaller animal. All dogs are good. Agreed. All dogs are good dogs, and all dogs need to have the right fit. If you don't have the right fit for a home, you're not going to be happy, the dog's not going to be happy. Abadox, the entire Milton Bradley team isn't going to be happy. if I... Oh, what? Okay, hold on, stop. If I, like, am able to grab that little panda thing, it does something special. That's not in the instructions that I read. This level is just insane. I know it's not like insane in, you know, most shmup standards, I guess. And maybe it's just because, you know, being good at video games and all that jazz and not running into walls. So hard to avoid running into all of these things. I want to grab the things on the wall because if I don't, they will kill me. They will kill me until I am dead. Like that. Okay, so it seems like Willow did talk just the one time. So it seems like I put her in the wrong category. She's supposed to go off like every 12 minutes or so. It must have something to do with that little panda thing that I unleashed, but Lord only knows what. How many more tries am I going to give this? I'd like you to know that I still have not yet cheated. Yeah, what is that? What is that? What does that do? It, like, made me go down real fast, and it didn't actually seem to help. Was that actually helpful? It seems like the answer is no. As much as I do enjoy having a dog, it is nice not to have, you know, the get up in the middle of the night. Does the dog have to go pee? You know, there's a mess in the night because the dog had an accident, and it's like, it is nice to have animals that don't have accidents in the floor in the middle of the night. Damn it. Okay, that's just an enemy then. So that thing is just an enemy that like attacks me and sends me like down on the screen and does and makes me lose control. Good to know. All of the enemies have reasonably predictable attacks. Like, they all move in the exact same way, but when you're trying to avoid all of them individually, it gets to be a bit of a cluster, you know what I mean? Especially when you, like, fly right at them. Alright. I think what we're going to do is we're going to give ourselves one more continue. But I think what's happening is I'm getting tired and doing worse and worse, and I might need to take a little brain break from Abadox, the game from 1999. What's your opinion of this game? This one doesn't count. I want a full 3. I am not a huge fan. That said, I don't know if it's because I'm just not a huge fan of shmups.
We can't bust heads like we used to.
But we have our ways.
One trick is to tell them stories that don't go anywhere. Like the time I caught the ferry over to Shelbyville.
I needed a new heel for my shoe. So I decided to go to Morganville, which is what they called Shelbyville. This is really bad timing. So I added an onion to my belt, which was the style at the time. Now, to take the ferry cost a nickel. And those days, nickels had pictures of... But what am I shooting? What am I shooting? Now, where were we? Fuck you!
The important thing was that I
had an onion on my belt, which was the style at the time. They didn't have white onions because of the war. The only thing they can hit were those big yellow ones. What was I supposed to shoot there? I'm assuming the thing over on the left. We got really close. I didn't get to the boss. I want a few more tries. We got 10 more minutes. Never mind. Give me one more, two more tries. Avoid all of them. I knew that was going to hit me. I knew that lightning would hit me immediately. That sucks. God, that sucks. I knew this game would be... I knew this game would be hard. And I knew this game would be kind of bad. And I didn't know if I really had a chance. I kind of hoped I... No. I kind of hoped I did. I'm going to save my state there. I think I'm going to go give my wife a big old kiss on the face. Call it an evening. Are we moving? Yeah, there we go. It was moving real slow there for a second. I'm happy with how smoothly everything else is running, other than Willow not talking. She was supposed to talk every time the little avatars had a fight, but... Say lovey, we did some good work today. Maybe we'll do something else next time. We were supposed to do like an NES grab bag, but this one took more of my time than I thought. That's a problem for next time though. Next stream is on Saturday. I'll have a plan by then. Jokes. Bye.